Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Bill, and today I'm continuing my journey to try to stand Lady Gaga by finishing up Artpop. For those of you who haven't seen part one, I just got through Artpop. I learned a lot about Gaga, and I can't wait to finish up this album. My nose keeps getting crooked. So yeah, if you haven't seen part one's gonna be over there in part one. This is part two. I don't know how else to just explain that. I am seeing Enigma in November 6th. Let me know if you're going. Let me know down there. I'm stalling because the first song of this video is Swine, and that song wrecked me in the South by Southwest performance. Woo! Damn. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Just when she screams it, like you can hear there's like so much rage. Oh God. Oh, the buzzing, the rattling. It just, like, knowing what this is about, like, makes that 10 times worse. The music break, it just sounds gross. Like, it sounds like moving through dirt and mud. It's beautiful how masterful she is at just making it just sound so gross. Like there was like a lyric in there about like the sweaty like skin. Like it wasn't like, ooh, the sweat of your skin, like sultry and sexy, like calling it sweaty. The music like just sounding like almost like a dirty car like kicking up mud. Gross and off. And then the way that she's like squeals, screaming swine. It's not pretty because it's not supposed to be. This is hard because I've already talked about this song when I watched the South by Southwest performance, but good God, even just listening to it as a track, like without the intense imagery, gross and devastating and just like heartbreaking. Like it just makes my whole body just clench. Like nothing about this makes me want to move in celebration or feel good. It feels like you're fighting like out and against. It's literally like just grime and gunk. Like nothing about this is pretty. Like even the way that she like almost has that where like the vowels aren't hard, it sounds like slurring. Like the squeal out, squeal out, squeal out, you're so disgusting. Like it feels like slurring your speech. It almost sounds like as if the person's like maybe drunk and being taken advantage of. Like there was lyrics about like staring at her body and things like that. Like it hits on so much. Like that is not a song that's holding its punches back. That is a song that wants to get its point across. Still for like what, this was 2013? That's pretty direct for 2013. Like that was already like a real harsh way of illustrating it then. But I'm so glad that there's more music of her speaking on that directly in the future to now. And I love and applaud her for it. Next song, please. So next we have Donatella, my favorite of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, that's my joke. Let's get into the song. Trying to up my energy, trying to feel better, trying to get happy. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing bad happens to pop stars. It's fine. Everyone's happy. Everyone's great. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna have to pee. Starts pouring right in my ear.
And I'm a little bit of a bitch.
Me.
Tailor these clothes, fit your gills. What's your size?
Ooh.
Walk down the runway, but don't puke.
Ah! This is satirical. 100%. I'm like, Gaga, we just talked about how I don't want to hear you talk about money and wealth. Woo! Yeah, so that got a little off-putting for me at first, I'm not gonna lie. Was worried we were going for another, oh man, rich and fancy, classy. But no, that was 100% about the stereotypes of that world and that lifestyle. And then the reality of the guilt when you're asked what's your size. The throwing up the only salad that you ate. You know, look at the way she walks, look at the way she lives. And it's like, yeah, I live for that one day I get to wear clothing on the stage and walk down the runway. Like that's not how you define a person. The stereotypes of what people see, what happens beyond it, but then also the positives and negatives that people stereotype to that world. I don't know much about fashion. I don't know anything about fashion. I don't know anything about modeling. And just, it had like this drowsy kind of feeling to it. Like it was wavering a lot musically, like that like subliminal, like static kind of drowning kind of feeling. In a sense, like someone's being punished for being in that world. And it's harder than one would think, and just like how suffocating that world and that lifestyle can be. The toxic environment in the industry, people looking into the industry, and then the person themselves. And like these people aren't being asked traditional or appropriate questions, being treated fairly. It does the important job of reminding everyone that there's two sides to every coin, grass is always greener, but it didn't take a stance of like, how dare you? It was just, here's what people hear in that mindset, in that world. Here's what people then experience, and there's no truth to either one. This person saying you're too thin, so I'm gonna on you is wrong. This person saying you're not thin enough and then they end up vomiting, that's also wrong. The presumptions being made about the person is wrong. This angle to it was very fair. You know, it wasn't putting anyone down. It was just saying, hey, think more about it. But I liked it. I liked the sound. I liked the beat. I love her damn voice. Like, there's so much passion and care. She's looking out for these women and men. She's looking out for these people. She's looking out for these models in her music with her voice. And you could feel it. You could hear it. Mwah. All right, and next we have Fashion. Fashion. I recognize the song. She did it with RuPaul. But they were not racing. They were just together. That was an awful joke. Let's just, fashion. Ooh. Oh yeah, I remember now. Looking good and feeling fine. Looking good and feeling fine. Fashion. I needed a feel-good Gaga song right now.
Your new looks are serious.
Yes. Ooh, she's still going. Oh, shit. Has she been holding that note this whole time? I really enjoy that song. I don't know anything about fashion, designer clothes. What I enjoy the most about that song is like, I own the world, we own the world. Like, this is a very loving, giving song. I enjoy it because it just feels like fun. It's not in your face, it's not aggressive, it doesn't feel like it's pandering to anyone, but it is catering to a community, but in like a kind, loving, universal way. It's just a feel-good song for a specific world and community who might not have so many feel-good songs that are directly for you. The whole time it feels shoulders back on the spine, ready to walk the catwalk or stop and pose. It has so many different occasions it could be for with this message, if that makes sense. And it could be anything from like feeling good and something you just enjoy to like, I am ready. I have prepared every inch of my body for someone to enjoy or look at or impress, or I've prepared every inch of my body so I can enjoy every inch of my body. Like any facet of being ready to take on the world. And I really like that. And she, her damn voice is champagne in this. Like, it's bubbly, it's light. You can feel that it's good champagne, like holding that long note for so long. But like also the music's not stopping. Again, I own the world, we own the world. The music didn't stop for such an amazing musical moment coming from Gaga's instrument. It was still there, but it didn't stop the song. The attention wasn't about her. And it's the little nuggets of care and love that I always cherish about this song. I feel like it was amplified by just listening to it solid as opposed to the live duet performance with RuPaul, which I will admit I think I like more because I like the harmonies that they had together and the sway and swing in RuPaul's voice with this song being so staccato. But I do really like the song. I feel like there's a lot of, it shows a lot of effort and care and character. Even if it's not for me specifically, I can at least admire the lettering in the letter. I could admire the care that was put into it. It's hand delivered, it's fancy, it's beautiful, it's meaningful, and I can at least appreciate that from afar. It's a gift I can look at and go, ooh, that person really cares about you. I love that song. I do find it interesting that Fashion is a song about how a person feels about fashion, whereas the other one about fashion, Donatello, that's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Donatella.
Donatella. is about how other people see fashion. I do find that interesting. Take a look at yourself, world. Next we have Mary Jane Holland. Mary Jane Holland. I remember Mary Jane Holland. Danger! It's about weeds. Like Amsterdam, Holland, Fault in Our Stars. This is a song from Fault in Our Stars. Amsterdam. Oh! Ooh, yeah. I'm a little too sober for this song. Because I feel like the music melting so many times would definitely mess with me. Not that I know what that's like, unless you're watching this in a state where it's legalized, then maybe I do. Who's to say? Stay monetized. I liked the idea of that song. It very much feels a little ravey for me, which isn't usually my jam. I like being able to feel a musical through instead of a musical melt, but those melts were very pleasant. That being said, I did like this vibe I was picking up on of like, on top of, yes, Mary Jane Holland is a euphemism, but also I kept picking up, oh, my hair turning brunette. It almost made me feel like it was also about the escape of it, like being someone else. Take me somewhere else. Let me take a break from being me. It's less about like, oh man, like, get that sticky good, and more like, hey, let my brain and my body relax and transform into someone else, something else, just for a while. I really liked that. It had the theme of a party song disguised by of escapism and a reason for partaking. It was an advocacy for it and a benefit of it. It was a more illustrated standpoint on the kind of escape you can have through substances, but it wasn't like get wrecked, get trashed, you know? Like it felt very controlled. Do these things when you are of legal age in a safe environment. I don't know what my general age group is, so I'm just going to say it. Wait until you're old enough. Ask your parents. I don't know. Be safe, be responsible, be smart. Now, I feel like this was very favor of, but it was a very smart and refined approach to it as opposed to just hashtag 420 blaze it, which is fine too, but I like that there was still a lot of life in this song. You know, you gave yourself a platform and you utilized it. And I feel like she utilized it in a very smart way, because even now in 2019, there are people who are like, it's the herb of the devil. It sounded so different, but her voice still held up. Like, I feel like I'm learning through Artpop that her voice can blend and move over into more genres. It was very pleasant. It did make me a little hungry. Now we have dope, sick, lit, whack, wig. You went like this. Watch, this is gonna be nothing what I think it is. A lot of people ask me to listen to this. Dope. Oh, it's sad. Those are minor chords. This is sad.
Don't leave me.
What? What?
Why not awake without you?
Woo, yes.
Need you more than dope.
Like, dope, weed dope, or like smack dope? Woo, weed dope. Thank God. What happened? Why? Don't do that. Yes! Holy sh**.
Need you more.
Oh sh**.
I need you more than dope.
Okay. What happened? Shoot, I've never heard her be so fragile. And so, I don't want to say weak, because it takes a lot of strength to know this about yourself, and to know when you've hit your limit, and to ask for help. Like, in a weakened state. Like, I wasn't expecting the ballad to be such a ballad. It's the beginning, like, the chords were all slow and minor, but it felt like they were kind of slipping. And I you not, I thought, why does it sound like the piano player's drunk? I forgot that Gaga plays piano. I mean, that's heartbreaking. I'm happy that she reached out like that. and addressed it about her life, that was really raw. Holy damn. Like, that amount of self-awareness and then that honesty in it, like that was devastating. Like, and that kills me so much that this is a less successful album if you're gonna put that much of yourself into it. I'm happy that people still support her. Like, that just put me in this like chilled, like adrenaline state where I'm like, what do I need to do? How do I help? Like, you know what I mean? Like that go mode. Like, that's how much of a cry for help this was, or a cry for understanding. There's no other way to interpret this. I'm not sensing an analogy here. I feel like this is just authentic. That was just heavy. Like, I can't. Like, her voice even too, like, yes, using the word high to go high, but each time it felt like she's scared it's a swan song. Like, she's doing it again to be like, look, I can still do it. Look, I can still do it. Like, it felt desperate. Maybe desperate's not the right word. It felt like a Hail Mary, musically sobbing with her voice. Those like spikes, like when you're crying and it's like, like that spike, that it felt like that. Like, it felt like just reaching out like that spike. That woman even spirals beautifully though. Damn. I feel like a dick for what I said about Mary Jane Holland now. But I feel like they also complement each other well, because there is a limit no matter what your substance is. But holy crap. I can't. Gypsy's next, right? I need something happy. I need Gypsy. Bring me Gypsy. I heard Kermit the Frog sing this song. I love this song. I need this song. Give me 4 minutes and 13 seconds and we will talk about it. Excuse me. I can be. God, I love this song so f***ing much.
I said, honey, it's simple. It's the way that you love and treat your mother. I'm a man without a home, but I think with you I could spend my life.
All right, let's talk about that. All right, kids, let's talk about why that makes Dad cry so aggressively while being so happy at the same time. It just gives me a lot of hope. It gives me a lot of joy. My POV when I listen to the song shifts between me being far away from home, missing my family, moving to different cities across the country, and being far away from everyone, but then connecting with people along the way, not being sure where your future's taking you, and then when it reverses and like, why do we love each other? And it's because of the way that you treat your mom. And that's when the POV flips back on me, and it's something that's been said to me about the relationships I have with the people in my family, specifically the women in my family, and how much they mean to me, and it reflects how I treat and love others, and it just really hits me in my heart balls a lot. And then it makes me think of Kermit the Frog and watching him with my grandpa, and it's just a lot of just specific personal things that just all wrap into one, along with the song just being so beautiful, being independent then also loving someone. And I don't know, as much as I love the world of entertainment, I love to travel, I love to live in different cities, I also crave a level of stability, and I just think that part of my heart just connects with that song so much. And it makes me so happy, and then also I'm bawling my eyes out. Like, I am everything when I listen to this song. Learning more about her through this album just made this a lot more emotional for me, because now I hear her coming out of the other side, going through that tunnel and that darkness, the harsh industries and all these things, and then there's so much pain, and then knowing that this is at the end of it, that there is another side and it does get better, and to persevere and focus on the things and the people that make you happy. And yeah, like, it's not always going to be spelled out perfectly, like, you know, this person's lifestyle doesn't 100% fit their wants, but they're gonna make it work because these are the things that make you happy. And I was told my entire life that that's what you follow and that's what you focus on, is the things that make you happy, and the rest will line up. I've been told that since I was a little boy, and I believe it, and I feel like that sentiment's really embodied here, and I feel like this song really helps me express that. And it's just so freeing. And vocally too, just the celebration and the freedom of it. Like, I just picture someone anywhere, a busy street, an empty large field, and just being able to just unapologetically be happy in themselves and chase after the things. And it's that hopeful charge of just driving down a road and not knowing where it's gonna take you, and the trust that it's gonna be okay and it's gonna put you in a place where you want to be master of your craft, to be able to juggle and handle so much in your song all at once and then convey it so beautifully. And like, it just feels like the growth and the metamorphosis, like your growth is never done, but it felt like the end of this chapter, the end of this album. I didn't even try to fight it. Like I fought it for like 20 seconds. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna cry and it's gonna be fine. I wouldn't be able to fully take in, appreciate, or enjoy this song without you, and also without Gaga, because this was the first of trying to stand, and now here I am letting myself be emotional on the internet because of your encouragement of my review and thoughts and reactions to music. So thank you, Gaga. Thank you, all of you. I've never been comfortable doing this before, and I think too, the song just reminds me of just like the overflow of emotion now just feels so bright and golden when it pours out of me, instead of like, oh no, don't let people see you. Don't let people see you be upset. So it also reminds me of this and you and this channel and what I've been able to learn and grow from. So thank you guys. I know I say it at the end of every video, but please know that I always mean it. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate and love each and every one of you, and I thank you so much for all of this. I can't wait to keep doing more, and I can't wait to learn more and grow more and experience more, and I can't wait to do it with all of you guys. So yeah, here you guys go. Did you like this video? Did you like doing it in 2 parts? I need feedback on that, because this was my compromise for wanting to do a whole album, but I can't just sit down and do 17 songs and pump it out on time, so I split it up over 2. Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like the video if you did, subscribe if you want more. Thank you, all of you, for watching. If you don't like the part 2 format, thank you for sticking with me anyway. I've been creating a lot of content for you guys lately. I'm so happy to do it. I'm so excited, but it also means I have to be reasonable with myself. I have to be responsible with myself. And I figured, you know, I need to make sure that I have a Gaga video for October, because, you know, Mother Monster. Nailed it. No one picked up on that. I just wanted to address it at the end of the video. Mother Monster, October, Monster Mash. That's who Monster Mash is about. It's Gaga. Graveyard Smash. Jokes help me cope. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great night. I'll see you with more Trying to Stand Goodness and all the other good stuff I got going on. Can't wait to see Enigma in November. Can't wait for Things Standing. And I hope you guys enjoy all the spooky stuff. Have a great night, guys.